Today we're gonna head over to Southern Outlaw Performance to go to my second dyno session. We're gonna see how much horsepower and torque I gained from the Stage 2 comp cams and the Steeda underdrive pulleys. Let's get started. Okay, I hope you guys enjoyed those dyno pulls as much as I did. Here is the dyno graph, and it kind of shows you the difference between what the car does now and what it did before. Run 2 was my previous best, and run 7 was my best today. Previous best horsepower was 308.5. Today I've made 355.6, so that's good for a gain of 47 horsepower, and that's just from cams and Steeda underdrive pulleys. On the torque, we went from 309.7 to 331.4, so we gained almost 22 foot-pounds of torque. If you look at the graph, you can see where I didn't lose that much horsepower or torque on the low end, which was a big concern of mine. And then if you look in between 3,000 and 4,000 RPM, that's where you start to see gains in both the RPM and the torque. And the gains just keep going all the way up through the power band, and the horsepower actually never peaked. If I had 500 more RPM, I probably could have maxed out on the horsepower, maybe around 360, but we didn't want to push it further than the Brenspeed tune allowed. Looks like my torque peaked around 5,000 RPM. So big gains, I'm very pleased. So my official review of Brenspeed's email tune is probably 5 stars. I mean, 5 out of 5. They're excellent at what they do. As you can tell, I made a lot of horsepower. As I said in my previous video, the drivability did not suffer at all. So I have no complaints about Brenspeed, and I recommend them if you don't have access to a dyno tune. Moving forward, I've ordered a JLT cold air intake. We're gonna see if that intake, the big math on that one, makes any difference with these big cams. I'm really interested to see how that works compared to the Ford Racing intake. So I'll do a little install video on the JLT, and then we'll hit the dyno again. If this is your first time watching, make sure you check out my other videos where I dive into all the different performance parts I've installed on my Bullitt Mustang. Be sure to like and subscribe if you haven't done so already, and I'll see you guys next time.